As Pokémon continues to captivate millions around the world, questions arise about its impact on the young minds, especially from a biblical perspective. Is this beloved game a harmless pastime or a gateway to darker influences? For many devout Christians, the colorful world of Pokémon with its amazing battles and unique creatures raises significant spiritual concerns. Could there be hidden dangers lurking behind Pikachu's innocent eyes and the thrilling quest to catch him all? This exploration digs into these fears, examining biblical perspectives and the potential spiritual dangers associated with Pokémon. Is the Pokémon craze a subtle threat to faith or just a misunderstood cultural phenomenon? Can Christians enjoy the imaginative world while staying spiritual?
But why should they carry these monsters in their pocket?
Chapter 1. The Origins and Evolution of Pokémon. Pokémon began as a video game created by Satoshi Tajiri and Ken Sugimori. It was first released by Nintendo in 1996 in Japan. The concept was inspired by Tajiri's interest in collecting creatures and his love for nature. The players were called trainers to catch and train creatures known as Pokémon to battle each other. The game's success in Japan led to its release in North America and Europe, quickly becoming a global phenomenon. Since its creation, Pokémon has had a massive impact on pop culture. The franchise includes video games, an animated TV series, movies, trading card games, and various merchandise. The iconic characters, especially Pikachu, are recognized worldwide. Pokémon's influence extends beyond entertainment. It has inspired memes, fashion trends, and even academic studies. The franchise has also been a bridge between generations, with parents and children often sharing a mutual love for the games and shows. Several factors contribute to the Pokémon's amazing popularity. First, the game's concept of collecting and training various creatures appeals to the human desire for mastery and completion. The creatures themselves are diverse and creatively designed, making them fun to collect and use in battles. Second, Pokémon's games present simplicity and depth. They are easy for the beginners to learn but have complex mechanics that appeal to more experienced players. This balance makes the games accessible to a wide audience. Third, the social aspects of Pokémon are significant. Trading and battling Pokémon with friends have always been key features, fostering a sense of community. Events like Pokémon Go have brought fans together in real life, enhancing the communal experience. But don't you think this all is weird? The whole concept, and many people acknowledge it too. Let's see what they think. Chapter 2. Concerns and Criticisms. A historical overview. When Pokémon first gained popularity in the late 1990s, it was not without its critics. Some parents and religious groups were concerned about the impact of the game and TV show on the mind of the young generation or the kids. They worried about the themes and messages being presented, which led to heated debates. These concerns were particularly strong in conservative communities where any new and popular cultural phenomenon was often met with skepticism. One of the main criticisms of Pokémon is that they promote violence. Critics argue that the core gameplay mechanic, where creatures battle each other, encourages aggressive nature in children. Although the battles are fantasy-based and don't show explicit harm, some people believe they could desensitize kids to violence. Another significant concern is materialism. Pokémon's "Gotta Catch 'Em All" slogan emphasizes collecting as many creatures and items as possible. Critics say this encourages children to become overly focused on acquiring things, fostering a consumerist mindset. This criticism extends to the trading card game and merchandise, which some see as encouraging children to spend excessively. Addiction is another main concern. The engaging nature of the Pokémon game can lead to excessive screen time. Stories of children playing games for hours on end, neglecting homework, and losing sleep raised alarms. Parents and educators worry about the potential for video game addiction and its impact on children's health and well-being. Several incidents have amplified these concerns. In 1997, an episode of the Pokémon anime caused seizures in hundreds of children in Japan, leading to a temporary suspension of the show. This incident raised safety concerns and prompted stricter regulations on children's programming. In other cases, some schools banned Pokémon cards because they were causing distraction among kids. These bans highlighted the disruptive potential of the franchise in educational settings. Public reactions to these incidents were mixed. While some called for more regulation and oversight, others defended Pokémon as harmless entertainment. The debate over Pokémon's impact on children continues to this day, reflecting broader concerns about media influence on young minds. Chapter 3. The Biblical Perspective, Foundations and Interpretations, and Is Pokémon Actually Demonic? The Bible offers guidance in various aspects of our life, including how we engage with media and entertainment. Verses like Philippians 4 verse 8 encourage us to focus on what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. This suggests that we should be mindful of the content we consume and its influence on our thoughts and actions. While the Bible doesn't explicitly mention Pokémon or modern media, it does provide principles that can guide our choices. For example, Ephesians 5 verses 15 to 16 urges us to make the most of our time and to be wise in our decisions. This implies that we should carefully consider the impact of media on our lives and choose what aligns with God's values. Discernment and wisdom are essential for Christians when it comes to media consumption. Proverbs 2 verse 6 tells us that the Lord gives wisdom and understanding, and James 1 verse 5 encourages us to ask God for wisdom when we lack it. With discernment and wisdom, we can navigate the complexities of media and make choices that honor God. Some Christians believe that Pokémon promotes values and themes that are different from their faith. They point to elements like evolution, supernatural powers, and creatures resembling mythical beings as evidence of its demonic nature. Concerns about the franchise's origins and statements from its creators have also fueled these claims. While Pokémon contains elements that some find concerning, others argue that it promotes positive values like friendship, teamwork, and perseverance. The themes of battling evil and overcoming challenges resonate with many Christians. Additionally, the presence of moral lessons and messages of empathy and compassion in Pokémon stories can be seen as consistent with Christian teachings. Many Christian leaders offer their perspectives on Pokémon. Some encourage it, and some are highly against it. Overall, the debate over whether Pokémon is demonic reflects broader discussions within Christianity about how to engage with secular culture in a way that honors God. Still, there's something that the creators accepted. What is it? Chapter 4. Statements from the creator of Pokémon and learning how to stay true to the faith and enjoying. In understanding Pokémon's relationship with Christianity, we delve into the statements made by its creator, Satoshi Tajiri. In an interview, Tajiri revealed that he wanted to create a game that stood in opposition to Christianity. This revelation sparked intense debate among Christians, who questioned whether Pokémon was inherently anti-Christian. Critics argue that Pokémon's emphasis on evolution, supernatural powers, and mythical creatures aligns with Tajiri's vision of opposing Christianity. They point to elements like Pokémon evolving into stronger forms as promoting a worldview contrary to the biblical creation narrative. However, it's essential to examine these claims critically and consider the broader context. For Christian parents, navigating the world of Pokémon, setting boundaries, and promoting healthy engagement is key. Encourage open dialogue with your children about the values portrayed in Pokémon and how they align with your family's beliefs. Remember that each family is unique, so find an approach that works best for yours. Establish clear guidelines for how much time your children can spend playing Pokémon games or watching the TV show. Monitor their interactions with Pokémon-related content and be prepared to discuss any concerns that arise. Emphasize the importance of balance and encourage them to prioritize other activities, such as outdoor play and family time. Many Christians have found ways to enjoy Pokémon without compromising their beliefs. Some participate in Pokémon-themed events at their churches or incorporate biblical themes into their gameplay. Others use Pokémon as a tool for evangelism, building relationships with non-believers through shared interests. In conclusion, the debate over Pokémon's compatibility with Christianity is complex and multifaceted. While some may see elements of the franchise as contradictory to their faith, others view it as harmless entertainment. Ultimately, It's up to individuals and families to prayerfully consider their engagement with Pokémon and make decisions that align with their beliefs. Whatever your perspective, remember to approach the discussion with respect and open-mindedness and encourage others to do the same. Thank you for